What's up, everyone? Nightmare here. Today we have the EVVA ICS. This is the Black Belt 2 version with no mastering on the sliders. It's 3 pins in the top, and then 5 false gated sliders on either side. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is the right side picked. And now we just have the left side. This side's a little bit easier because it all goes in ascending heights. And what I mean by that is you have max lift at the top, and that just slowly tapers down to lower and lower lifts. So we'll see. feel like I am very close. Yes! Oh my gosh. That is the EVVA ICS. Oh my gosh. This is probably the hardest lock I've picked to date. No joke. Oh my gosh. Holy, I'm like shaking. I gotta take a second. Holy. Oh. Okay. Let me clean up my workspace real quick. That was terrible. The right side was so hard, and I kind of knew that once that was picked that it was game over, but yeah, the left side was still just like, you know, everything looks set, it feels set, and then you just like give it a little tap, and I'm holding tension for dear life. Like, I don't want to drop it, even though it does isolate like really well. Like, you have a lot of leeway in between the core movement, so like you can really let off tension without dropping anything. But when you're that close, you know, you don't want to drop anything. I'm like, all right, just release the tension a little bit, and that's why you saw me whatchamacallit. That's why you saw me really struggling to set that first pin, because I did not want to lose anything from that right side. And so the first pin on the left side is a max lift. And yeah, what makes this lock really tough is this max lift on the left side and this max lift on the left side, 1 and 5. And I tried to start like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just go down the line, because that's how the left side sets. But on the right side, I have to like start in the back and like almost hit like all the high lifts, and they ping pong a lot, and then try to get these two, 2 and 4. But for the left side, it was just like straight down the line. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything looks good. Go back and nudge everything a little bit, and we were open. So that was crazy. Easily the hardest lock I've picked to date. And of course, we're gonna cut this bad boy. Also, this will give me points for my 3rd Dan. So that's really cool. Let me see if I can get a macro shot of this. You can see everything lined up in its true gates, so you don't even see one. See if I can get a light from the back. Yeah, see how you don't even see like 1 and 5 on the right side? Because the max lifts are literally up in the core. Like, it's crazy. Super cool. I'm so excited, man. That's crazy. Okay, we are gonna lock it back up though. Zoom back in. We're gonna lock it back up. I'm going to bend the crap out of this C-clip. It's just the best way to do it if you just want to be destructive. Let's do this. Hit it with the whoop, and the C-clip just like expands like crazy. Then you can just kind of pop it off like that. I'll have to 3D print something for this. I mean, not like it matters. I'm never picking this lock again. It was fun, but man, it was difficult. It was no joke. there we can see the two sprung sidebars. The springs are like super light in there. So let's go ahead and drop off one of these sidebars. And I'll show a close-up in a second, but we'll drop the right one on that side, the left one, or the left one on that side, right one on this side. And we'll set that there for a second. We'll show off these sidebars real quick. The tiny little sidebar springs. And we'll dump the pins on the top. Zoom back in. So this is that first key pin. Second key pin and third. There we go. You can see all of the sliders in there. It's actually a really cool lock as far as like design goes. Let's just go ahead and do this and then we'll do all the sliders. Because these guys aren't, this is not what makes the lock hard. You can see that in chamber 1 for the drill protection. These are just all standards. They're just slightly bigger than my tweezers though. I can't like grab them easily. There we go. Then we'll dump out these springs. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have perfect amount of space in this tray, actually. We'll just move these guys over here. Okay, nothing going on with this except for the sidebar slots. Sidebar grooves. Can't see. It's pretty subtle. This lock you can tell came from Decoder because it's got the cool little laser engrave. But we're done with that. Oops. So now, onto this guy. Pull this off. You can see all the true gates. They're at the bottom of the window, sidebar window. So this is the left side. We'll do the left side on the top. So this is 1. 2. And we'll get a close-up here in a second. I just want to get all these out. And the springs in these things are huge. So I'll leave space for that. And this is 1 on the right side. just do a spring dump. All 10 of them. I don't even know how many that is. It's like not a good way to grab these with the magnetic tweezers. In my super shaky hands, because I was very excited about that open. Okay, we're only missing one spring. Come on. Okay, that last one's right there. Actually, we can kind of show how these sit in here. So you can see they run this whole channel. Kind of cool. You can see that last one kind of stuck in there. See if we can grab this guy out of here. Might be enough to grab. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this is the core. Pretty crazy looking. And then let's flip all these guys. Well, actually, let me grab one, show you guys what they look like. Because they're all different based on the cut of the key. They have to match it. So like here's one where the true gate is like really low. And then on the back side, this is the nub that the key interacts with, that you, or the pick interacts with. And you can see the true gate is much deeper than those two shallow false gates. So now that we've kind of shown off what it looks like, here's one that's like in the middle too. So it looks like there's like 3 different kinds that you can have. That's one where the true gate's in the middle. And here is one where the true gate is at the very top. So it's just like a low lift. And then what makes this lock Black Belt 2 is no mastering, which means that there's no slider with more than one true gate. So let's see if I can show that. So hopefully it's pretty easy to see that there's only one true gate in each of those. And then we'll do a close-up of the key pins because those are also kind of crazy if you haven't seen anything like this. So the key pins can either be cut essentially like left, right, or center. So this is like a center one. I think this one is like a right one. We'll have to check out the key. So it looks like we have 1 center and 2 rights. So kind of crazy. Super cool lock. Let's get one more close up, just kind of everything. But that is the EVVA ICS picked and gutted. And let's just go ahead and I'll put it back together off camera. a lot of moving parts. I don't want to rush through it. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.